Asymmetric cryptography is a fundamental concept in modern encryption. It relies on two distinct keys, a public key which is shared for encryption and a private key which remains secret and is used for decryption. This dual key approach ensures secure communication and confidentiality, especially over insecure networks. RSA, named after its inventors Revest, Shamir, and Adelman, was developed in 1977. It remains one of the most widely used asymmetric algorithms, even over 40 years later. RSA's security is based on the challenge of factoring large prime numbers. Modern RSA supports variable key lengths, typically ranging from 2048 to 4096 bits. While 1024-bit keys were once common, they are no longer considered secure against modern computing power. Despite being slower compared to symmetric encryption methods, RSA's role as a cornerstone for secure key exchange is invaluable. Here's how RSA encryption works. First, the user generates a pair of keys, one public and one private. The public can be shared with anyone to encrypt a message, but only the corresponding private key can decrypt it. During key generation, two large prime numbers are selected, and through complex calculation, the keys are created. When a sender encrypts a message using the recipient's public key, only the recipient's private key can unlock it. This ensures that even if someone intercepts the encrypted message, they can't decrypt it without the private key. RSA has several advantages. It solves the problem of secure key exchange, allowing two parties to communicate safely, even if they've never met before. It's also very secure as long as the private key remains protected. However, RSA does have drawbacks. It's computationally intensive, which makes it slower, particularly for encrypting large messages. For this reason, RSA is typically used for secure key exchange, after which a faster symmetric algorithm is used for the rest of the communication. Pretty Good Privacy, or PGP, was developed by Phil Zimmermann in 1991. PGP remains widely used for encrypting emails, securing file storage, and creating digital signatures. It combines symmetric and asymmetric encryption under the Open PGP standard. PGP uses RSA for key pair generation and is a great example of how asymmetric encryption could be paired with faster symmetric algorithms to achieve both security and efficiency. Here's how PGP combines symmetric and asymmetric encryption. First, the sender encrypts the message using a randomly generated symmetric key. This symmetric key is then encrypted using the recipient's public key. The encrypted message and the encrypted key are sent together. Upon receiving the message, the recipient uses their private key to decrypt the symmetric key. That key is then used to decrypt the original message. This hybrid approach ensures that the encryption process is both fast and secure. GPG, or GNU Privacy Guard, is a free open-source alternative to PGP that also implements the Open PGP standard. It's widely used for secure communications and file encryption. Users generate key pairs using simple command line tools. Commonly used key lengths are 2048 or 4096 bits for stronger security. It's also possible to set an expiration date for keys, which adds an additional layer of control. Elliptical curve cryptography, or ECC, is a modern asymmetric encryption method that provides the same level of security as RSA, but with much smaller key sizes. ECC relies on elliptical curve discrete logarithm problem, which is computationally very hard to solve. This makes ECC highly efficient, requiring less storage space and processing power. ECC is widely used in protocols like SSL, TLS, VPNs, and mobile security, where performance and efficiency are crucial. ECC works by using mathematical operation on points defined on an elliptical curve. Its strength lies in the difficulty of solving the discrete logarithm problem on these curves. Unlike RSA, which is based on factoring large prime numbers, ECC provides equivalent security with much smaller keys. For example, a 256-bit ECC key offers the same level of security as a 3072-bit RSA key. This makes ECC ideal for devices with limited computational resources. Quantum cryptography is an emerging technology that leverages the principle of quantum mechanics to perform encryption tasks. At the same time, quantum computing poses a significant threat to existing cryptographic systems like RSA and ECC. Using algorithms like Shor's algorithm, quantum computers could efficiently solve the problems that make RSA and ECC secure. This threat has led to research into post-quantum cryptography, which aims to develop new algorithms resistant to quantum attacks. While ECC is more efficient than RSA, both systems face a significant threat from quantum computing. Shor's algorithm allows quantum computers to factor large numbers and solve elliptical curve problems much faster than classical computers. As quantum technology advances, traditional encryption methods will become increasingly vulnerable. The development of post-quantum cryptography is critical to ensure long-term security in the face of this emerging threat. TOR, or the Onion Router, is a protocol designed to enable anonymous browsing and secure internet communication. TOR hides the true source and destination of data by routing traffic through multiple encrypted relays. TOR is often associated with accessing hidden services, commonly known as the dark web, but it also serves legitimate purposes like protecting whistleblowers, journalists, and privacy-conscious users. TOR works by routing traffic through a circuit of 3 random relays, or nodes. Each node in the circuit only knows its immediate predecessor and successor. The first node knows the user's identity but not the final destination. The last node, or exit node, knows the destination but not the user's identity. This multi-layered encryption ensures that no single node has enough information to trace the communication back to the source. Perfect forward secrecy, or PFS, is a cryptographic feature that ensures the compromise of one key does not allow an attacker to decrypt past communications. In TOR, PFS ensures that each session uses a unique temporary encryption key. Even if a key is compromised, it cannot be used to decrypt previous or future communications, providing an additional layer of security. In TOR, each relay node generates a temporary session key for each connection. These keys are discarded once the session ends, ensuring they cannot be reused. This means that even if an attacker gains access to one key, it cannot decrypt earlier or later traffic. Perfect forward secrecy is critical for maintaining the anonymity and security of TOR's routing paths. RSA and ECC are foundational asymmetric encryption methods, but both face threats from quantum computing. Quantum cryptography and post-quantum algorithms are being developed to counteract these risks. TOR, combined with perfect forward secrecy, provides secure and anonymous internet communication. Understanding these technologies is essential for navigating the evolving landscape of cybersecurity.